the younger people want scriptural things, not tradition. If something is traditional and they could leave it out, they will leave it out. Not the older people. The older people, if they have say, they want everything.
Sitaram, Namaste, and welcome to another episode of Parampara, Echoes of Tradition. As you know, this year we're focused on the Vivaah Sanskaar, the Hindu marriage. And today we are here in Arangwes, spending time with Miss Auntie Dolly, fondly known as Auntie Dolly. She is a stalwart when it comes to helping and guiding individuals prepare themselves for the Vivaah Sanskaar.
Sitaram, Namaste. My name is Auntie Dolly, better known as Dolly, in the now industry, as I will put it, because there are many nows. I am just one of many. And I assist people with all sorts of ceremonies, anything to do with rituals of Hinduism, from birth, chatti, barahi, rubbing of the baby, rubbing of mother, to doing sanskar as known as janev. Some people do simple sanskar like christening. They will say christening, but is initiation of getting a guru. And then after it have shaving of the head and all those different aspects before you reach to marriage. Even like it's a death ceremony, I deal with the actual funeral day, helping assist with that, shaving, bandara, brahmin, satsang, bhagwat, and then the Vivaah Sanskaar. So all the different sanskar I am involved in. It is a learning process also with all the different sanskar, because you can never done learn. So on a daily basis, when you meet different pundits, you adapt to whatever the pundit says. So whenever now goes to prepare for a ceremony, she or he, the pundit, will be in charge, so you fix accordingly to that pundit. I never believed that I would have been a now. First to begin, I had no clue of I ever being able to assist somebody or to do something in any function. But my desire and love for God, I always love picking flowers, fixing them, arranging them for pujas. And any satsang that I go to, I would love to pick flowers and organize it. My guru, when he come home by us to do puja, which is Popo Pandit, he used to have me sitting by him, and I will pick all the flowers, leaves and everything in the morning, early, wash it, clean it, and pack it in trays. And when he come, he used to always ask, who did that? And then he used to put me to sit down next to him and ask me to hand him the puja items. So in that way, I was more involved with him organizing pujas for any ceremony. Once it was in family, I was there. This is something just evolved as I get older. And after I got married, my guru used to tell me, he wanted to christen me and he wanted to teach me Panditai. And I used to tell him, no, I'm afraid because people will laugh at me. But still, I did not understand any of it. And as I go older, he tell me, he said, why don't you start helping and charging people for helping, organize things and let them pay you. And as time go along, I went on my own, and then my guru come one day and tell me, he said he want me to do a wedding. I said, but I knows nothing about weddings. He said, don't worry, I will tell you what to do and you just follow what I tell you to do and organize. He tell me, he say, from now on, whenever I am having a wedding, I am going to recommend you. And don't worry, you will always have work. And with the blessings of them, I started to do weddings. So after talking with the Parampara of Swaha, Pandit Haridev Prasad, I decided to pursue it now as a full-time job. meaning that I will resign my work at Radical Designs and go on to working with many other pundits. Pundits like Pandit Hardev Prasad, Pandit Balaram Prasad, Pandit Umarat. Most of the Swaha pundits I work with, and then with Pandit Abedinand Sharma. So as of now, you need to know what you are charging people for, because I'm now supposed to take away the stress of that home that you're going to work. So you're supposed to help the people. If they decide that they want to get the leaves and flowers, fine, so be it, no problem. But when you go at their home, you're supposed to make sure it is in the best way for the pundit to use. When somebody books me for a wedding, the first thing after booking for a wedding, according to how far is the wedding or how long they book me for, because some people book a year and a half in advance, some people book a year in advance. So no need for a meeting so close, so far away, because you will forget half the things I tell you, and you will just be calling to one thing over and over. So what I do, like 3 months before the wedding or 4 months before the wedding, is when I actually talk to people about a wedding sanskar. And when I do that meeting, I like when mother, father, and whoever is getting married is there. So I go through the complete ceremony according to what they project to want. Some people go through a wedding ceremony with full sanskar. Full sanskar meaning like 3 days, sometimes 4 days, from Mehndi night to Hardi to cooking night, as we say. The Hindustani word for it is Batwa night, and then the wedding ceremony. So in many occasions, children now, especially the younger group of people, want simple things. They want straightforward things. They don't want all the rituals. So you have to adapt to certain things. And the older people kind of have a problem with that. They like the full, whether it is traditional, whether it is scriptural, and it is a long process when it is like that. So you just have to acquire like a whole day for wedding, just the wedding ceremony alone. But if you want a wedding ceremony just for scriptural thing, it is simple, an hour and a half, 2 hours for the max, a wedding is done. Now, long time they used to go to the river. I have done many weddings where the people didn't walk the road, but what they did, like a few days before, they went by a river, do the dirty matter, puja, dig a little bit of dirt by the river bank, and they fill their kalash with the water from the river and carry it back to their home, and they keep it. And on the day of the Hardi, they didn't go like how normal, what you will see in Trinidad as going to dig the dirt for Matikul. They will have that already prepared, so when the Pandit comes, he starts the ceremony right away. So using of the firecracker or the ring stove, so it is called, we normally use the chulha, but using of the firecracker or the ring stove, nothing is wrong. The same fire that patching the lava. And in my mind, I prefer to use a ring stove. Why? Because the dan does have to reach a certain heat for it to pop. And if the dan do not get the right heat, it do not pop. And then they say all kind of things. Like if you don't dance, it wouldn't pop. If you put enough money, it wouldn't pop. These things is just for tradition. Reality is, if the dan is not fertile, it would not pop. So whether or not you have a good chulha or a good stove, if that dan is not fertile, it would not pop. I just tell people, do not stress yourself. Do not worry. I will go through with my meetings with you. I will go through everything step by step with you, all the different aspects that each pandit does with you. And After that, according to what your pundit want and what part of the weddings you are doing, because some pundits leave out certain parts to cut the wedding shorter so it takes less time for you. Sometimes people like to put you through things that is harder and confuse you. That doesn't work with me. I try my utmost best to help you as best as I could. So on my closing comments on Vivaah Sanskaar and all other sanskars, my advice and what I firstly want to do is thank the Little Store Limited for giving me this opportunity. And I have been a part of their family for many years, and I just feel so overwhelmed with love from them that they think of me to do this. And to all couples who are getting married and to their moms and dads, please, whatever you do, just know your mother and father come first, then your advice from your guru, and then after that, whoever you have assisting you, know that they are the person you have to listen to, no one else.
Awesome work demonstrated by Auntie Dolly, a mistress in her craft, ensuring that all the preparations are made for a successful Vivaah Sanskaar to be executed. Auntie Doll, on behalf of the Spectrum Initiative, the Little Store Limited, Chatak Foods, and of course the Birchwood University, we'd like to present you with a small token of our appreciation for all your endeavors and hard work in preserving our culture. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.